It's a new life for me, yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day.
Almost ready, Dee Dee. You're almost ready. Okay, Dee Dee, you're almost ready. Hey, loves. How you doing today? I'm glad you came back to join me for another session of Wisdom's Experience and Understanding. If some of you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Wisdom Henley, and I'm like your little advice guru today. I like to share my experiences with you, loves, and keep, and I try to keep it real, so if you know anybody that's going through anything or needs help or needs to hear this video, then feel free to share it, and hopefully and I prayerfully that it will help them. Okay, loves, so let's get to it. Okay, loves, today I have a double video for you. Okay, I'm going to do this video, there'll be another one following this one. Also, there will be a giveaway given. I'm not going to announce when, and I'm not going to announce how much or where or what. Only thing I'm going to say is it's only for my subscribers. That's the only people that's going to be able to get this is my subscribers, not anybody else. Okay, anyway, we're going to get to the topic on hand, and basically I'm going to tell you by experience. If some of you been following me, you know that my husband and I have been married a couple of years now, and I lost a husband prior to marrying this one. And so when I married my husband, he had children and he was previously married, but his wife left him for a woman. So it kind of devastated him some, but he's over that now, and we're good. But anyway, now this is the problem I come to tell y'all about. I just gave you a little brief history of what's going on. Okay, now it's time to go back to school, and the kids need clothes and shoes and stuff, and of course as parents we trying to make sure our kids look the best that they can be, right? Okay, me and my husband decided to go out shopping. We're going to go to the mall. Now, the week prior to this, the kids said they were going to come down and see him, and he was going to come spend some time with them. And as you see, my shirt says, nope, not today, okay? And it will be in my other video. Nope, not today, because I'm not playing that today. But anyway, we're going to get back to the point where he's supposed to meet up with the kids. So we're going to meet up with the children, and they wanted us to come and meet them at the sporting goods store, which is Hibbett Sports. And so my husband was like, okay, I said, no, boo, because you're only getting shoes for one child, so we can go ahead and pick the shoes up from down here where we live. There's a Hibbett Sports, because we got to drive an hour and a half, 2 hours anyway, so we might as well get them here and then, bring them on up. It's a Sunday. Stuff closed early on Sundays, okay? So the kids are calling. So his daughter, my stepdaughter, as sweet as she may be, called her daddy and asked him, why isn't he paying child support? So he says, I'm paying child support, sweetheart. That's why I hired a lawyer and made sure everything was straight and you was getting what you're supposed to get. Well, mommy says you're not paying child support. So, and I don't have anything for back to school. So my husband says, well, if that's the case, sweetheart, I'll get you what you need. So, well, what did your mama buy you? Because your mama getting child support. She's getting a good, girl. If you're not getting child support, because you're a strong black woman who rather take care of her kids on her own, believe me, power, sisters, power. I'm telling you, because I'm that black woman. I ain't gonna be dragging no black man through no court trying to get no daggone child support when he is not the only one that made the kids. I mean, let's get real. He's not the only one. You participated in that, so it should be a joint effort. Okay, so we're in the car and he's talking to her. He's explaining to her about that he's paying child support, but he's buying shoes right now for his son because he bought her a pair of shoes less than 2 months ago. Brand new pair of black Jordans. Less than 2 months, folks. Less than 2 months. So she says that she hasn't worn them but one time, but she needs some shoes. Okay, so he's like, no, I'm going to get your brother some because I promised them and I keep my word. Which that's what I love about my husband, is that he keeps his word. All men should keep their word. But anyway, so we get to the mall. And we're in the store, we're shopping. It's like a billion pairs of sneakers. I'm not a sneaker wearer, so I can't pick out sneakers. I look at, I'm not with the Jordans and the new fashionable stuff. If it's shoes like Michael Kors or some Calvin Kleins or, you know, some, what's the other shoes out there? I got so many pairs of shoes. But anyway, I don't really get into shoes. So, I mean sneakers, excuse me. I'm into shoes, not into sneakers. So, nope, not today. Comes along again. So the daughter says, well, you know, mama says you're not giving her no money. We ain't got no money. You know, I need my school stuff or whatever. And my husband says, sure. So now we're riding. Now, mind you, folks, I don't really get into my husband's past relationship and stuff like that. And I don't bring that to you because I don't really have an experience with that, because that's his experience. The experience that I'm having with it now is the fact that now I have to step in, because you ever deal with one of them trifling ass, excuse my language, baby mamas, you know, the kind that ain't never satisfied. I mean, a brother can be paying like $1,000 a month and she still ain't got enough money. I don't understand how you not gonna have enough money. There are women out here, and I'm one of them, that we don't sweat men for child support. We just take care of what we got. Okay, now we in the store, and you know, no, before we get to the store, oh Lord, I just jumped the whole daggone part. That's me. We're riding, so he says, well, why don't you have any shoes or clothes for school, baby? So she says, well, mommy doesn't have any because you're not paying. So I said, yeah, your daddy paying. You know, I said, honey, you're paying. And she said, yeah, we hired lawyers. You know, you got to kick out money to pay a lawyer. You got to kick out the money to pay the lawyer in order to get settled in child support, right? So obviously that was money that he didn't have to spend for the lawyer. She wasn't being greedy. You know, he could have gave to her. But, you know, she's a selfish little trick. And we're going to get back into that. But anyway, so we're going down the road and he's talking. And so now, mind you, this chick takes the child support money and she takes care of her other friend, which is a woman. You know, this is her girlfriend, or what, I don't know what they call it, because I'm not trying to be, you know, crucial. I have my opinions, I have my feelings. I have nothing against people that are gay or anything like that. Don't get it wrong. I don't have a problem with it. But I do have a problem when a woman steps away from her husband to be with a woman that can't take care of her and those children. They both want to sit back and live off of his child support. Okay, let's get back to this. So now she's you know, she's talking, and I said, well, what about them $3,000 rims that your mama put on that girl car? You know, put on her mama car. So my husband says to her, he says, yeah, I want to talk to you. Well, why don't you ask your mama where your child support went, because she out here buying rims for her friend. So I guess with that, the daughter was like, okay, daddy, I'll talk to you later, and so on and so forth. So about, I'm going to give it an estimate, a guesstimate of maybe 15 minutes, child. Listen, loves, 15 minutes, loves. We get a phone call. We in the store. We done picked out the shoes. My husband kicking out $100 and some odd dollars for these Jordans. You know, they hit that, you know, the whatever. They hit the line or something, and they really expensive. I don't know. I don't buy sneakers. So he gets the sneakers, and he's standing like he's getting ready to pay for it. And here, guess who calls? The damn baby mama. She calls up and she says, I need to talk to you. Ain't nobody paid for no daggone rims for nobody car. So he hung up the phone. He didn't want to deal. I said, well, wait a minute, but what's the matter? Why you fake? He said, she called me. I said, well, just hand me the phone. Just hand me the phone. I'll talk to her, you know, because she a little hostile. You know, I'll talk to her. So he gives me the phone, and we're standing there paying for it. And mind you, the store is crowded. It's back to school. It's a lot of families in there, a lot of parents with their kids. Not really small little kids, because, you know, I don't, you know, it wasn't no babies in there. But, you know, kids about, I say the average age that ranged around children at that time had to be about 12 years old. So we're talking about 12 on up, maybe 12 to 18, okay? So we're in this long, humongous line. We're like at the time we were like number 2 or 3 or 4 or something. And we was moving up in the line. And like I said, I stepped out of line to talk to a friend of mine, because, you know, when you're in the store, you see people, you speak, you associate with them, whatever. So after I talked to her, we stepped back in line, and at this point, this is when baby mama calls. Okay, so his face is looking kind of crazy, and I'm like, well, give me the phone. So he gives me the phone. I said, the phone rings. It's her calling back. I said, hello. She says, put Eric on the phone. There's a nicer way to ask somebody something when you want something. You don't demand it. I mean, I'm trying to figure out where this hoe get the idea that she can talk to me any way she want to. You know what I'm saying? With that point said, I said to her, no, you need to talk. You need to talk to me. You don't need to talk to him. Well, let me tell you one thing, B. You and that tired ass husband of yours and blah 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 blah, and I know where you live at. I'll come down there and I will tear you or your house up and all this. I'm like, hold up, now I got children up in here. You threatening me to come to my house to do some harm to me and my family? Really? Oh my, no you didn't. You must not know who you talking to. You must not know who you dealing with. Now, loves, I'm not with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who know me, and anybody that do know me, need to comment. Because, you know, I wish you would comment so people can understand. If you know me, you know you ain't going to threaten and I'm going to roll over. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying, boo-boos? You know, my loves, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't threaten people, but you threaten me. So after she threatened me, I said what I had to say. It was a lot of choice words in that. I don't want to go repeating what I said because there's a lot of profanity in that. And I'm trying to cut back from the profanity and using words that are derogatory because of the fact that there are other ways we can communicate without having to use so much of it. But sometimes you got to say what you got to say because they don't understand that you're trying to talk to them articulate. So sometimes you gotta go like ghetto, hood, rat. You know, I had to bring, like I told my husband, I had to bring Newark back. You know what I mean? I had to bring Newark back, you know, just to talk to her. So, you know, I told him, I said, she ain't gonna call. She ain't gonna call you back. She ain't gonna bother you today. She gonna call you tomorrow when she think you at work at a time when she thinks she can call you when I ain't around. Cause, you know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna do that. But, and needless to say, she ain't come down. She ain't trying to cause no trouble. But my thing is, and this is one thing. Excuse me, I'm gonna straighten up in the chair a little bit because I'm slouching. But my thing is like, why are you threatening me and you ain't got no damn army, bitch? Why are you threatening me and you can't do nothing with this? You know what I'm saying? Now, I remember telling you in your face, B, and I'm talking to her, y'all, just excuse me, because she may be watching. I want her to know this. When we was in the courthouse, right? This was like last year. And my husband got locked up, you know, for the child support thing and some lies she was doing or whatever. And so the first time I bailed him out, it was $1,500. So she got the money and she started throwing around at strippers and carrying on, and she, you know, I found out she got a gambling habit and all this other stuff. She drinking and smoking or whatever, who cares? But the money is not being spent on these children because the children have no business asking their daddy for money. This hoe gets $1,300 a month for 2 kids, yo. 2 kids, $1,300 a month for 2 children, and you ain't got no money to buy them kids no shoes and clothes. Come on. And you supposed to be working, and you got a girl living with you and you live in a gay relationship, and chick got an income coming in, but y'all ain't got no money? Come on, ho, people can read right through that. So, anyway, now, the kids, at this point, I'm telling my husband, you know, we got these shoes. We can't deliver the shoes because she done created hostility because she told him that she didn't ask him to buy the boy no shoes. I'm going to repeat that. She said, I didn't ask you to buy him no shoes. Did I tell you he needed shoes? If I ain't tell you he needed no shoes, you ain't had no business buying it. Nobody tell you to do. One minute you want more money. You want him to buy school clothes. But you didn't ask him to do it. But the kids are 17 and 13. They don't need you to ask them for nothing at this point. Those kids are grown in a sense. Not the 13-year-old. They're not really grown, but they're grown enough to understand what's happening. So I guess what happened was, in the whole thing was, when the daughter talked to us and we mentioned the rims, it must have triggered something in her little psyche that she sat back and said, you know, my stepdaughter, it must have went into her psyche to say, yeah, that's about right, mama. How come your girlfriend got new $3,000-$4,000 rims on a $1,500 car, but yet I don't got no school clothes and I ain't got no shoes? Boy, that must have sent her in such a tangent that she had to call us and cuss us out, threaten me and my kids and my house and my family. Whoa, girl, really? She's 400 pounds. First of all, you got to roll your ass out the bed and roll your ass here before you could even come for me. So, anyway, I really would show y'all a picture of her. I got a picture of her ugly behind. Oh boy, I need to put it up. But I might, you know what, I might just do it with the other video. Matter of fact, I might flash it in one of my videos and I'm going to ask you a question about that. And that might be one of the subscription prizes. That might be one of the questions in the subscription. So stay tuned, you know, because if you see the flash of the picture, I want you to tell me what video you saw the flash of this picture of this woman. And you know, maybe I'll try that. We'll try that. We'll see. We'll see. Because you know, we'll just see. We'll do some time on that. But yeah, that's what I think she did. I think she approached her moms, and her moms was really irate about it because apparently it had to be the truth. Because only time people would have got mad about something like that was if it's the truth. But then again, nope, not today. I'm not having that. You know, threatening and all this other stuff, but I ain't really worried about it because she ain't ready for that war. You know what I'm saying? She a little country girl from down here in the backwoods and stuff that, you know, I hate to put a business out there like that, you know, but I mean, you have a baby and you test 4 different men and none of them the father. I mean, you calling people hoes, chick. Last I look, if you couldn't figure out who your baby daddy is, ain't that what we call a hoe? You test 4 men and DNA says they're not the father. But I'm a married woman whose husband died and I'm a hoe. I don't think she know what a hoe is. Really, I don't think she know what being a woman is. Let alone how to be a mother. Because as a mother, we sacrifice for our children. She's not sacrificing. She'd rather take care of the girlfriend than her own kids. I just thought I'd bring that to you because that was an experience I had over the weekend. It bothered me. I was really upset because everybody and anybody that knows me, that truly knows me, I ain't talking about through no video because y'all don't know me through a video. But if you really knew me, and I'm not talking about